Stage now, gentlemen, you've seen him many times on David Letterman. He's had several specials on Comedy Central, but he's here in Saginaw tonight for your comedy pleasure. Please welcome the comedy Brian Regan.
Yeah.
Very, very thoughtful. Thank you. How about a hand for Joe Bolster? All right. Well, thank you all very much for coming out. Beautiful day here. I flew into MBS. I didn't make a joke. You guys are laughing on your own. I didn't say anything. Not making fun of anything. I would like. Call that number one. So, a couple years ago, a guy tried to put a bomb in his shoe. Now everybody has to take their shoes off. And then more recently, a guy tried to put a bomb in his underwear. Thanks a lot, pal. Pretty soon, to fly, everyone's going to have to wear flip-flops and thongs. Can you imagine a plane load of Americans? Flip-flops and thongs? Be looking around. Is this what we have to live for? You know, security thing is a trip. They have a sign at the X-ray area that's interesting to me. It just says, "No jokes." It's pretty broad and all-encompassing. No jokes. It doesn't say, like, how far from the sign does an infraction kick in? You know, if I say something silly in the cab on the way to the airport, did I already break the rule? You have to be within a couple feet. But I know why they had to put the sign up, because, you know, there's idiots in the world. Some jerk one day went, "I got a bomb in here." "No, I don't." So I had to throw him in the airport jail cell. "I was joking." "Yeah, we're not done laughing. Stay there for a little while." "Tommy, make a sign." I did it. They have to put signs up. No jokes. But they don't have any signs that say anything about maniacal laughter. It's a shame. So, what the heck, you know? You only live once, so I'm thinking of getting a tattoo, you know? What the heck? Might as well. And, but I can't decide what to get. If I get a tattoo, I would want to get a tattoo that I knew nobody else would have a tattoo of. So what I think I want to get a tattoo of is a blender. Because I'm pretty sure nobody out there has a tattoo of a blender. So I get a big blender. Go to the public pools and take out. People go, "Is that a blender?" "Yep, that's a blender. Born to frappe." I have a tattoo. I got a tattoo of my girlfriend, and it says, "I love Annie."
Probably not.
And we broke up.
Clutch.
So I had to change it, so now it says, "I love my fanny." Think of something. It's not true. Okay. Joke makes no sense. All right. From saying I don't have a tattoo to saying, "Oh, I do have a tattoo." I'm not following you, Chuckles. jam the Annie Fanny tattoo joke in there. To no avail. You didn't care for it anyway, so. It's a new joke. I appreciate your feedback. So, life's good, man. My wife and I, we have 2 wonderful kids. And another kid. Playing around. We have 2 kids. They're both wonderful. Me and my girlfriend, Annie, we take care of them. I'm joking, okay. We have 2 kids, they're both great. I love being a daddy, you know. You get to say sentences when you're a parent that people without kids would never get to say. This is an actual sentence that came out of my mouth the other day. Hey buddy, don't try to balance your fruit juice between your chest and the table. Actual sentence I had to put together and aim at another member of our species. My son was at the dinner table. Trying to roll a plastic cup of fruit juice along the edge of the table. Pushing it with nothing but his chest. How do you even come up with that kind of goal? People without kids would never get to say that sentence. Try not to balance your fruit juice between your chest and the table. You know, it does seem rather precarious. You know, when I set that in the conference table, it seems more solid underneath. That's what I was thinking. Thanks for pointing it out. You're welcome. Continue with your proposal. You also have to have kids to witness certain behavior. You know, that's a little off the beaten path. Our son, also at dinner, put the end of a strand of spaghetti in his mouth, and the rest was just in his plate. So I was watching. What does he have in mind? I thought he was going to try to slurp the spaghetti into his mouth. He had another activity in mind. I swear, he started going like this. Spaghetti sauce flying off on the walls and on the ceiling. I'm just watching, amazed. And jealous. Thinking, man, I wish I was that free. I wish I could do that at a business luncheon. We should pursue that. I don't know. But I may have made a mistake as a parent. Because I stopped him. I was like, hey, knock that off. Can't you see the paint on the walls is more important than the joy in your heart? Act like an adult. Knock that smile off your face. I think you start to wonder things when you have children, you know? Like, when does all by myself go from something that makes you happy as a kid to something that makes you sad as an adult? Our daughter's like, I did that all by myself. Cut to all by myself. Something happens between those 2 points. Our daughter's wonderful. She's 7. She always tries big words. Big words for her. She never quite nails them, but she goes for it, and I love that about her. Are you reading a magazine? I love how she says it. But other parents like to burst your bubble. You don't want her saying it like that when she gets older. I don't think she will be. I think she'll figure it out somewhere along the way. Anybody ever hear an adult say it like that? That's a great magazine! I was reading in Scientific American magazine! Did your parents ever correct you? She tried one the other day I hadn't heard yet. Daddy, I finally figured out what caduceus means. What does that mean? She said a cadentuance is like if you think you want an ice cream and then one just falls out of the sky in your hand. Yeah, that sure would be a cadentuance. It's beautiful to me that someone could even have that as a fantasy. A beautiful notion. Is that what's going on in your wonderful brain? Can you imagine a world like that? Man, I could go for an ice cream. Wow! How's life? Wonderful! I could go for a Lamborghini. And then I realized he was shadow boxing. He's showing me something important from his world. So I realized I should probably reply in kind. So I did some shadow polo. I wanted to fit in. That's the world we're in. You gotta think on your feet during greetings, you know? Another guy walked up to me and just said, Holmes. So I said, elementary, my dear Watson. So I realized, hey, people are coming up to me to say hello. Maybe I should go up and say hi to somebody, you know? And I thought, okay, handshakes are out. Nobody's doing that. So what should I do? I thought, oh, I'll chest bump someone. So I was in midair. And I don't think this lady realized. Coming over to say hello, she moves away from the buffet table. I kind of hit the casserole. That's the kind of parties I'm going to. Casseroles. Are you guys gonna have a casserole? You're gonna have a casserole? Then I'll be there. Last time they didn't have a casserole. What kind of party don't have a casserole? Come on. I'm not the only one. I don't know. That's the point, you know. Kind of work at your friendships, you know, push the envelope, go do those things. You have to listen to your friends' stories. That's one of the jobs of being a friend. Let's face it, some people tell stories better than other people. But you gotta listen to all of them. Listen to all the stories. I got a friend who likes to play the lottery. And he likes to tell me about the numbers that he picked. I told you a story last week, man. I don't think I'll ever forget it. I got 4 tickets, Brian. First ticket, I picked a 2, 4, 12, 21, 27. The second ticket, I did 2, 5, 16. 2, 5, 16, 24, 25. Back to back in the second ticket. 24, 25, back to back.
That's Joey D, dude.
2. I'm always on a 2. You know, if I got a ticket, I'm on a 2. There's enough guys for me if I look at the ticket, you know, for some reason I'm always going to be on a 2. So I had a 2, 7, 12, 32, 36, 32, 36. So the 4 ticket had the 2. I'm not even born to tell you about the 2. You know, if I got a ticket, I'm on a 2. Anyway, 17, 18, 40, 43. My ticket on the 43 was, hey, get the 43. This is a story he thinks he's allowed to tell other human beings. So I was trying to hang in there. Well, how do you participate in a conversation like that? 17, you said? The second ticket with the 17? 23 on the third ticket? Are we really talking? Is this talking? So So I said, well, what happened? He goes, none of them hit. Wow! What a twist at the end. Oh my. I thought that was heading somewhere. But you flipped it. You managed to actually follow all of that with less. Losing lottery numbers he tells others about. He tells those as tales. And you just look up and levitate. Get up to eye level and look just as surprised as me. Gently place himself back there and slowly walk away. At least before you show him off, he should be able to do some rudimentary card tricks. You know, a little sleight of paw. Pick a card. Right there, I'd be blown away. Right. 3 of hearts, don't worry about it. When you shuffle, no opposable thumbs, and ask me to pick a card, that was the trick. It's not the jack of spades, no, when you and then enunciate. For me to even pick a card, that was magical. It's not the king of clubs, incidental, it's incidental, it's incidental, it's incidental. Friendships are precious, man.
Fucking great.
You can lose a friendship over one word. One word, friendship's over. And you have to be extremely careful about that. We had some friends over for dinner, and everything was going fine. I still can't believe I didn't think about this. One of our guests said, "Would someone please pass the cats up?" It's sad, you know, because we know we're never going to see them again. You can't have people like that in your house. You have to draw them.
True.
Some words are better for one gender than the other gender, you know, like flattered. I don't know. I use that word because I can't think of a guy version. I just feel weird when I say it, though. Hey, good job, Ryan. I'm flattered. Flattered. Just doesn't seem right. Come on, guy, you know? You never hear a hunter using that. Hey, good shot. I'm flattered. I just wish it was a macho way to convey that concept, you know? Hey, good job. I'm grizzled zonker. Some words are interesting. You can put a word in front of another word and completely alter the definition, you know? Model prisoner. Talk about putting some spin on something. Have you heard about our nephew? Well, apparently his penitentiary has bestowed upon him the honor of model prisoner. So what's the plural of hair? You know? One hair, 2 or 3 hairs, head full, hair. When does that S peel off? Well, you won't be needing me anymore. You got the idea. More than one. I gotta go. It doesn't make sense. It should be, Edna, I love what you've done with your hairs. She'd say hair if she literally only has the one. Edna, I love your hair, the way you've swirled it around and swooped it and put a scrunchie in there. You should be proud of your hair. She should be. It's beautiful. Well, anyway, so I'm trying to learn things. Man, that is hard. Anybody ever tried it? What do you do, man? I've tried everything short of reading. I'm running out of ideas. No, I'm trying to learn how to want to read a book. I know how to read a book. I'm trying to learn how to want to read a book. Have you ever been where everything's perfect, you know? You're in bed, the blanket's up to here, the light's at a perfect angle, you have a new novel, you're like, I still don't want to do this. Ceiling cracks.
Oh my God.
Now, I was in a library once, and you ever seen how thick those books are? Can you imagine reading one in your wildest dreams? They're too big, man. I can't commit to something like that. I can read a magazine article, that's about it. And even then, I look ahead to see how long it's going to be. This looks interesting. It's not that interesting. How will 102 Dalmatians be different from 101 Dalmatians? Just playing around with numbers here. I'm gonna guess it's one more dog. I like movies, man. There's certain scenes, there's certain movies that I kind of get confused by. Tarzan, you know, I love the Tarzan movies, but I never understood why when he makes that crazy yell, all the animals know what that means and starts running. They all start running towards him to help him. How do they know that that's what they're supposed to do? And then I actually got the box set, and I was checking out the deleted scenes, and they had that scene in there, and I'm surprised they took it out, because to me it's crucial, you know? I don't know if anybody saw this deleted scene. Tarzan walks out, "Hello, animals?" I'm Tarzan. I'm human, which is kind of weird, because I'm in the middle of the jungle here, but listen, every now and then I'm going to be making this crazy noise. Loud, guttural kind of thing. Clearly you're not going to know what that means. But what I'm going to want you to do at that moment, when you hear it, I need you all to start running towards me. Because I'm going to need some assistance of some sort. Elephants, you start rolling logs my way. Monkeys, you just start swinging on vines. Whatever you got to do. I just need you here. So there you go. Thank you. And I guess I'll be seeing you later when I make the yell. Okay. Why would they have taken that scene out? You gotta do it. I know I would not be a good candidate because I have controversial ideas. For example, I think everybody in our country should be allowed one free kill. It's completely unexplained. You're just off the hook, you know. How do you plead? I got the one kill, Your Honor. You're free to go. Now hear me out. Hear me out, please. It isn't that I want people to use them. I just think life would be beautiful if everyone knew that everyone else had a free kill. People doing construction on your house. We decided to get it done ahead of time and under budget. So, world is changing, you know. I hate to work for a map company. That would be every day. What do we do with Libya? I don't know. Put a question mark on it, I guess. Everything is moving around like a jigsaw puzzle. Egypt was one of the first dominoes to fall when Mubarak was hanging in there. You remember he sent the cronies out that one day to try to quell the crowds? including that one guy in the camel. I was watching that, jeepers. How did they talk that guy into that assignment? All right, you three, grab those tanks over there. Now you two hop in those jeeps. Omar. Would you clamber aboard this camel here? And I want you to ride out into the middle of the angry throngs. Kind of wave this stick around a little bit. That guy was about 8 seconds into his assignment when people realized we can throw things on him. Quickest retreat in the history of warfare. Ah! Oh! Do what you will! Come on in. I need a spaceman. It's fun to be a spaceman. I would like it. Now, you know, some millionaires can go into space. Dennis Tito was a millionaire. He paid the Russian space program, I think $12 million or something, to take him into space. They took him into space. And the media just kept referring to him as a space tourist. I found that kind of condescending, you know? He trained like crazy, and the media is just space tourist Dennis Tito. Like he's up there in a Hawaiian shirt and flip-flops. White stuff on his nose. Spin some food into my mouth. Get out of the way, you space tourist. Hey man, we're humans, we're explorers, you know? We sent those crafts up to Mars to analyze rocks, those little skateboard things with the sticks on the front. I might be oversimplifying the mission. Well, that's what they were. I'm not making fun of it, but they just wheel around and they analyze rocks. And that's hard. That's hard. The rocks are hard. The rocks are hard. I'm being silly. I know they do more research than that.
Dude, he's
In fact,
fucking
they
hilarious.
analyze these rocks. A lot of scientists think that a lot of the rocks on Mars are from volcanoes. What? If they expect me to believe that volcanoes blew rocks all the way to Mars, I might be new to the spaceman thing, but... Do the walrus bit. Okay. No, they, I don't, I'm getting, my hearing is kind of going. And my wife said I should go and get my hearing checked. So, I shouldn't be laughing, but so I went to this hearing test place, and they put me in a booth with headphones on, and a glass partition. My wife and the hearing technician on the other side of the glass. And the guy through the headphone says, "You're going to hear words electronically through the headphones. When you hear a word, let us know what word it is, and that's how we can check your hearing. Ready to go?" "Yeah." "All right, here we go. Here's the first word." "I didn't hear anything." "We didn't start yet." "All right, here we go. Ready? Here's the first word. Chasmascut." "What do you want from me?" "Just tell me what word that was." "Was it Chasmahaza?" "No, I'm going to say Chumahaza. Chumahaza." "No, put me down for Chuckamahaza. Put me down for Chuckamahaza." No. What word did that sound like? It didn't sound like a word. It didn't sound like anything human. All right, I'm going to play it again for you. Just tell me what word it most closely sounds like, all right? Here we go. Ready? Chasmascat. Chicken musket. can see you. I can't hear, but I can see. 2020, the mocking that's taking place. It's not pleasant. Are you ready for the next word? If it's a word! All right, ready? Here we go. Ready? Shama-shata. Play that again, please. Shama-shata. Tuna fish sandwich. Can you believe me now? I can't hear. I said that when I walked in the building. Is there a box that says can't hear? Check that box. Get me out of here. I'm gonna have to do something. I've been watching the commercials for the hearing devices, you know, Sonic ear. When I was younger, I wouldn't even pay attention to a commercial like that. Now I'm like, hey. Might help my bingo game. They show all the stuff it helps you with. You can hunt better with Sonic ear. And they show the guy in camouflage wearing this out in the woods like this. Don't you need a weapon? I'm gonna hear me a caribou. And they suggest on the commercial that one of the great things about Sonic Ear is that you can eavesdrop on other people's conversations. As if that would ever be a good idea. In the example they show is a woman on the beach in her bathing suit, and she's wearing this, and she passes two other ladies sitting on beach towels whispering to each other. She looks great. I wish I could have a body like that. Yeah, that's what they said. They didn't invent whispering for compliments. What a wonderful person. Wouldn't want her to hear. Hey, get the Sonic Ear and find out all the wonderful things people are whispering about. You never want to sleep again. I'm just trying to get through life without looking stupid. Not working out, man. You know the ultimate in looking like an idiot is when you walk into a spider web, right? Because nobody else sees a spider web. They just see you walking off in the distance, suddenly flipping out for no reason. Just walking along and something. And did you see that guy? He just snapped. He was walking along. He just went nuts near that tree. Look, he's still doing it. Is that off? Is that off? Is what off? What is he referring to? I hate when I get off an elevator on the wrong floor. You ever do that? When you gotta hop back on and face those people? I feel like I owe everybody in there an explanation. Like they're all going, hey, here's the big idiot getting back on. Doesn't know where the hell he is. Step off. Oh. I thought that was the second floor. Looks just like the second floor. Everything's the same. Except for that big number 5. You know, when you look at it quick, it's like a 2. I was looking at it quick. Too quickly. Too much of the quickliness. You know when you're waiting for an elevator, and a stranger walks up, you're both waiting for the elevator? Nobody knows what to do. You don't know this other person, but you're close enough you have to acknowledge their existence. People don't know what to say, so they make that weird elevator face. What is it? It's like I see ya, but I got nothing to say to you. That's about all the greeting I can muster for you right now. Hey, welcome to the area. Hey, thanks for having me.
Dude, I took like over an hour.
I know. That's awesome.
Dude, I could not breathe for like a half hour.
But he was funnier, and then the last time.
Hey, go, sorry, go straight to the car and piss. Don't even try it here. I was thinking that a couple minutes ago.
That was awesome.
I have over an hour here.
Really?
I saw you. I've been crying the whole time.
Hey, dude, I couldn't breathe.
Dogs, let's go. Let's go. I love that. You have me on camera. What did I say? I said something. I said one thing. Hey, I'm recording.
I felt like
I can say one thing. You'll see it on there. You retard. I will see everything. Well, I already have, but anyway.
This is getting Facebook and YouTube.
Where are we?
Really?
We're down here.
We gotta go down.
Go, let them go.
Thanks, bud. Thanks, appreciate me.
Appreciate me.
That was awesome.
Oh, here we are. We went to the Dow. We came all the way to the Dow, apparently.
Here.
Yeah.
All right. Where'd you get those?
Debbie found them.
We saw BR, bait.
Louis was just the same good, but we were
Just about as good, dude.
You know what I mean? So
We were pretty close.